Hey y'all, it's me, Marty. Sorry, the sun's behind me. That better? So I am doing another store tour. So I started doing these store tours just for fun, just to show y'all different stores where you can get woodworking supplies. So basically, specifically woodworking stuff. You know, the big box stores and the smaller stores, specialty stores for getting tools and lumber and supplies for woodworking. And I want to do another one today. And so I'm cruising west across Texas. I am west of Houston on I-10 in Sealy, Texas. I'm going down to Laredo. Anyway, I stopped here and I'm going to do a store tour. I couldn't figure out a place on the way a different place that where I haven't been yet. So I thought I'd do this place. And I know you're gonna laugh, I know, but I'm telling you, there's a lot here for the woodworker. So here we go. Yep, we're going in Walmart. But wait, don't go away. I'm telling you, there's a lot here for the woodworker. Okay, so yeah, you're thinking, oh, come on, Marty. Yeah, well, they have some cheaper tools here, and they have paint and that kind of stuff, but they have a lot more. Wait till you see. I started thinking about different things. I have a huge list. There's tons of stuff in Walmart. Okay, you don't have to have the most expensive of everything. Walmart has a lot of great deals for a lot of supplies, a lot more than you think that you would want in your workshop. So here we go. I'm gonna get a cart because I don't know, I might even buy something. Alright, first thing we're gonna do is go back to the tool department. Start with the obvious. I know you're laughing, but watch through all the way through the video because I'm going to show you some cool things. Okay, so obviously there's tools at Walmart. And I know, yes, you're right. It's not the greatest brands. But you know what? For a lot of things, it's good enough. Seriously. Okay, so we have everything really. We have automotive tools, we have hand tools. Yeah, we got the Hyper Tough brand, you know, but we also have the Hart brand, which is a little bit better. I mean, everything, every kind of, hammers and wrenches and pliers and, you know, we got containers, we got sockets, we got hammers, and we have clamps. Seriously, we have nail sets, we have chisels, we have levels, we have saws, tape measures, utility knives, staplers, everything. I mean, seriously. I mean, look at this stuff. Okay, so, okay, here we go. A screwdriver, okay. It's solid steel. It's a hard, very good grip plastic handle. It's $1.24. Why pay $5-10 for a screwdriver? You're just gonna drive screws. Once in a while you drive a screw by hand. I mean, seriously, you don't have to pay a fortune for things. So there's a lot of good deals on basic hand tools at Walmart. And of course there is power tools, and again, yes, it's the Hyper Tough brand. You know, but seriously, I mean, there are a lot of good tools that are thrifty, you know. I mean, look at screw guns, $50-60. That's actually on the higher end of some. I mean, there's actually cheaper ones than that. Well, there's a $19 one. I mean, seriously, you know, if they last a year or two, it's worth it. Rather than paying $50, $100, $150, $200 for a screw gun. Yeah, it might last a little bit longer, but, you know, I don't know. And this Hart brand, I've heard they're really good. I don't have any of their tools, but I hear they're pretty good. But they have everything. I mean, sanders and circular saws. I have the Sawzall, the $19 Sawzall, and it works great. It's a corded one. Yeah, I got a rechargeable too, but You know, and they got sandpaper and blades and bits, and you know, they have Dremel stuff, all kinds of Dremel stuff. But here's the Heart line over here. A little bit more expensive, but still pretty thrifty for tools. I've heard they're really good. The blue and white, or white and black and blue, and so yeah. I mean, and you know, everything else. We got containers, we got bags and bins and storage things for tools, all kinds of stuff for the woodworker. Seriously. And that, look at this. We have like different holders. We got hangers and stuff for in the shop. You know, hooks and stuff like that are really good for hanging tools up and holding different kinds of things. And seriously, look at, we got a whole line of shop vacs here. We got Hyper Tough and the Heart brand, and we got lighting. We got WD-40. What do you need in a shop? Really, if you have WD-40 and duct tape, that's really all you need. What do they say again? Oh, can I remember it? If it moves and it shouldn't, use duct tape. If it doesn't move and it should, use WD-40. I think that's it. I got to make that sign for my shop. I got it. But anyway, yeah, lots of tools, obviously. What else is at Walmart? Garbage cans. Yeah. Be nice to have one of those in the shop or right outside the shop, you know? Smoke detectors and fire extinguishers. You should have that in your shop. Ceiling fan. Well, if you have a fancy shop, it'd be nice to have. Lighting. Look at, you know? You got fluorescent lighting, all kinds of lighting, and light bulbs. You need that in your shop. Hardware, all kinds of hardware. I mean, you know, hangers and I'm just winging this, if you could tell. Hooks, all kinds of hooks and hangers and wire, and you know, even nails. Yeah, you don't want to buy nails in bulk too much from Walmart, but I mean, if you don't need many, they got boxes of nails and screws and bolts. You know, hinges and hasps and hangers, all kinds of stuff. Water purifiers, well, maybe not in the shop, but you know, all kinds of hooks. Look at, you know what, these hooks right here are really good. They're a little bit fancier, but they're really nice for like making key racks, wood key racks. And handles, yeah, you get some fancy ones here, but there's some budget ones and some smaller ones that are really good for boxes and cabinets and making stovetop covers. You know, all kinds of different hardware. Well, and then we got things like this. You know, we got chain, and we got the links, and what do you call it? The quick link latch things. Yeah, you know what I mean. And you know, cord and rope, and yeah, doorknobs. We got padlocks. I mean, you know, and when we're talking woodworking, you got to think of crafts too. You know, I mean, we got felt pads and rubber stickies for those are good for under different boxes and maybe even cutting boards. You know, I don't know. These are good for cutting boards. Slides, I don't know, for under furniture. And they got a few casters, not many, but they have a few. Yeah. And then of course there's paint. Well, and here we got like putty knives, we got sandpaper, glue gun. Oh, we got stains and sealers, all kinds of paint brushes, paint accessories and supplies, and all kinds of spray paint. This is where I usually get, look at $1.98. You know, I get the black spray paint to do my signs. I usually get that here. Yeah, you can pay more at the bigger stores and stuff, but you don't have to. For certain things, you don't have to get the best. Extension cords, well, they're good in the shop, right? Brooms and dustpans and buckets, huh? Yep. Well, they even got the big brooms and buckets. All kinds of stuff, all kinds of different paints and sealers. And we got tape for painting, painter's tape, and we got duct tape. See, here's where I get the camo duct tape from some of my my DIY bushcraft stuff. Regular duct tape, Gorilla stuff, and we have adhesives and super glues. I use those in woodworking, and I use wood glue. Of course, I get the bigger ones I don't see that they have them here, but most Walmarts have the bigger, the regular type on. There's some small ones, but yeah, paint and sealers. But what else? Oh, there's a ton more. What else does Walmart have for the woodworker? Well, you really should have a first aid kit in your shop. We got a few different price ranges here, from a little one to a bigger one, or you can do it yourself. You can put together your own first aid kit. It's good to have in the shop for emergencies, band-aids and bandages, sprays, different things. You really should have a first aid kit in your shop. I have one. Do you? Okay, and if you make cutting boards and charcuterie boards, what do you put on them? Well, the best thing to put on a charcuterie board or a cutting board is mineral oil, pure mineral oil, because it's food safe, it's affordable, it's good for the wood, it brings out the natural grain and color. Mostly it's food safe, so that's what I use for cutting boards and charcuterie boards and my carved spoons, mugs, plates, bowls, anything like that where there's going to be food contact. Mineral oil. And Walmart has mineral oil. There it is. It doesn't have a price, but it's only usually like $2. Mineral oil for cutting boards and charcuterie boards and carved spoons and anything with contact with food. What about storage in your shop? Storage containers, and they're not even that much. They're really affordable at Walmart. You can get big ones for these totes for storing tools and supplies. What I usually get, I go to the real cheap ones down here. These right here. Sterilite, $1.28, and that's a 6-quart, okay? And I have tons of these in my shop and in the garage. I use them because I make a lot of small stuff like prayer crosses, Jesus words, Christmas ornaments, scroll sign stuff, and I like to make a bunch and have a supply of different things, so I use those. Then you just write on the ends with a marker. Great storage containers for that stuff. Or in the shop, you know, for storing stuff in the shop. These right here, let's see, where are they actually? Yeah, this one here, they're like $6. Actually, they're like $5 in Minnesota. And they're 12 quart or 20, or actually a 12 quart here, 20 quart there. I think I'm gonna get some of this size here because I'm organizing my shop and cleaning it when I get home over Easter weekend. I'm hoping to be home for 4 or 5 days, and I'm gonna clean and organize my shop before I do anything else. And I'm gonna use these bigger containers to start organizing. I'm not going to call it scrap wood because it's not scrap. My cutoffs, all my small pieces of all the different kinds of woods, I'm going to start organizing it and have it in containers and write on there pine and oak and maple, black walnut, whatever it is, and have all that organized. All my offcuts, because I'm going to start making lots more little things with all those offcuts. So yeah, those are great containers. And you can see there's all different sizes and price ranges. Storage containers at Walmart. How about candles? I like making candle holders out of wood, and there's all different ways you can do that. Look at this. $4.97 for 100 tea lights. You can use tea lights for a lot of different woodworking projects. If you want a little bit bigger, votive candles, $4.44 for 16 of those. Those are really good too. I like taking like lumber, you know, milled wood, and making candle holders, but also logs and branches make really cool candle holders. Candles, and there's a whole range of candles here at Walmart. I sound like a Walmart commercial, but there's a lot here. Seriously, tons of stuff for the woodworker. Different kinds of fabric stuff, and you can use that in woodworking. Seriously. Oh, what do we got here? Well, we got some really good industrial scissors. I'm just winging it here, but seriously. You don't realize it, but when you're doing woodworking, there are so many different things you need to do woodworking. So there's a lot of supplies and craft things. So look at this, bubble wrap and cardboard boxes for shipping. I'm gonna start using these if I ever start selling my stovetop covers and flags and I wanna ship them. You know, $4 for a box, and you can make that fit whatever you're shipping. Bubble wrap, $5.97 for 30 square feet, seriously. And tape, all different kinds of tape and foam, other size boxes. I mean, a lot of people do woodworking as a hobby, but many people do as a job too. And I'm starting a small, my wife and I are starting a small business selling woodworking, and so yeah, that's part of it too. You know, and then we have envelopes and all kinds of stuff. I mean, things like this in the office area, you know, sales orders and receipt books, invoices and stuff. You know, those are really good for managing your woodworking business. Clipboards, I mean, look at, you know, just a couple of bucks for clipboards. You need a clipboard in your shop. Post-its. I got post-its in my shop. Do you? And then there's notebooks. These 97-cent composition books. I have a few of those. I use them for notes and ideas for my shop. They have all kinds of notebooks. Paper, journals, pens and markers. You need those in the shop, obviously. And of course, you need pencils. Gotta have pencils in the workshop. $2.94 for 12 pencils. Actually, these ones, hey, actually they're the same price. I like the black ones. Pencils. I mean, look down here. Here we got, how many's in there? 24 for 97 cents? Seriously? You can't beat that. You gotta have pencils in your workshop. I'm always losing pencils. And again, there's all kinds of craft supplies at Walmart. Look at this. Magnets. I use magnets in a lot of different things now. And even this. Not a lot of wood parts, but they got some. You know, little mini clothespins and craft sticks. You know, they're popsicle sticks, you know. Dowels. Look at all the different size dowels they have. They have small ones and big ones. Those are great for wood projects. Tons of different craft supplies that come handy in the workshop. Paintbrushes, sketchbooks. And then we have all these paints. You know, I use these when I don't paint a lot, but if I am going to paint wood projects, this is the kind of paints I use. These, I think they're acrylic paints, 50 cents each. And look at, they have an array, a plethora of colors, a whole rainbow of colors. And these foam brushes, $1.24, you know, $5 for 25, seriously, you know. Ooh, look at that, $1.48 for 20. I use foam brushes a lot when I'm painting. Or I'll get a good paintbrush, and they have the good ones here too. Just make sure you clean them really good. There's another glue area. They got more glue. They got tacky glue. They got Gorilla Glue. They got Loctite. They got Crazy Glue. They got glue. Okay, now we're in the electronics department. I know it doesn't seem like woodworking, but it can assist your woodworking. If you're into making videos, your woodworking videos for YouTube, they have cameras, more expensive cameras and thrifty cameras. They have tripods. I have a tripod in my shop just for doing videos in my shop. And then I have a handheld one, actually, this one right here. This is what I'm using right now for doing vlogs like this. So that can assist your woodworking, whether it's in the shop or, well, doing woodworking videos on the road. And actually, there's a whole area over here of vlogging stuff. Lights and microphones and, ooh, I need that microphone. I need a better microphone for my camera, for my phone. Anyway, yeah, different lighting and tripods and all kinds of stuff for doing vlogs. And a lot of people who are woodworkers are also vloggers. Like moi. Moi, is that a word? So you can actually find woodworking supplies that are supplies to assist in your woodworking in just about every department in Walmart. And look at this, we have a double mask. Look at that, it's a double mask, and you can hold different wood parts and supplies and different things in your shop, things that you don't want to lose. Okay, I'm kidding on that one. Let's move on. And you gotta have snacks in your shop. We got beef sticks and beef jerky here. We got nuts. I have a little container in my shop that I keep snacks in, because you never know when you want a snack in the shop. And then there's paper towels. You need paper towels in your shop. Yeah, you can buy the expensive shop towels, but $1.98 shop paper towels, good enough. You're just gonna wipe up glue and then throw them away. Well, you know. And then there's work clothes. Walmart has really good gloves and really good deals on gloves, work pants and shirts. Well, I know sometimes you just wear whatever in the shop, but it's nice to have some durable clothes when you're doing woodworking. Okay, I think that's long enough for this video. But there's tons of stuff at Walmart for the woodworker, for your shop, and for doing all kinds of woodworking. You need lots of different supplies, and why pay a lot of money for them at a woodworking store or some other store when you can get good deals at Walmart? So don't discount Walmart. Get it? Discount Walmart. Walmart's a discount store. Thanks so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have other things, there's a lot more here. There's actually more at Walmart. Other things that are good for in the shop. If you have other ideas, put them in the comments. If you have whatever thoughts, just put it in the comments. If you want to just ramble, say what a putz I am, that's okay too. So yeah, thanks so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one.